press X like I ain't gonna press X. Nigga talking about nigga press X. Damn, what color that nigga put on? Eh. I don't know what color you put on.
Thank you, Trey Mosley, for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
It's just a prop. It's not real. It's not real smoke or anything like that. It's just a prop.
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10.
It's feel nice and plentiful.
And a good start on the ground. He gets 8 on the game's opener. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll look to throw.
Who won it? Shit. Let's go, man. Oh, my fault, Troy. You watching on YouTube or you watching on the when you want to watch it on the stick?
Team suffers an early setback like that interception. Human instinct
Cause
says,
that.
Mike, we need to get away from our game plan.
How you want to watch it?
I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? Williams. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. Down the side.
Get there!
And he's going to be out of bounds.
Man, what?
They take it to the 20-yard line with that one. So a big one there to start the drive. 36 yards.
I mean, hype as hell. Shit.
In motion comes Thomas. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. He fumbled the football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
Well, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive. You have to feel the rush. You have to understand when that clock's going off. That ball either needs to come out, or it certainly needs to be protected.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. That's complete. He finds Brian Thomas.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Third and 6. Slot man in motion left. On 3rd down, it's Williams.
Oh, my God.
The throw there is intercepted. Picked off by Cedric Gray.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now he takes off. And he's going to be out of bounds. They mark him up near the 35-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on a big scramble. He's able to pick up the 1st down and keep the drive alive.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll stick with him again. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
All right.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
They'll stay on the ground. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now this time they'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup of 21. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he'll be taken down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
Each quarterback picked off in that turnover-filled first quarter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Try it again here from the 7-yard line, second down and goal. Up the middle they go. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8. This the 8th play of this drive, and it's third and goal. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. Taking up to the pylon, he's in.
Seen it.
Touchdown, Black Knight.
Fuck.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll air it out down the middle. That is caught. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. It is a touchdown. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming, and the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Fucking good dude, man.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got.
You trying to go crazy, bitch. Trying to go crazy over it, nigga. Motherfucker, you son of a bitch. You nigga, don't you ever, nigga.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Following the penalty, they'll run it. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Back to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's
Man, you got to get that up. Bullard.
To the 2-minute warning.
Got to get that up, bro.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Greg and I continue in just a moment. Here's 3rd and 2. He'll look to throw. He'll try to hit him with a screen.
Try.
11 yards for number 11.
Try. He did.
First down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Quick throw, taken in. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Here's 3rd and 7. Oh, he tried to throw it back
Thank
across
you.
his body, but it's intercepted. And the visitors are going to get this back at their own 34-yard line.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
He'll go right and find his running back.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Here's 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams.
Thank you for smacking that down. Thank you so much.
It almost seemed to me before the snap, Mike, that
so
the quarterback
nice.
was expecting man coverage, and then after the snap, the defense fell into zone.
I don't know what I expected, sir.
Completely mixed them up. You can see
I ain't expecting fucking up
his
that.
receiver, and frankly, I think he's lucky that ball was.
I like that.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he will have the first down.
That's how you get down. You hear me? Get down!
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast
Got run plays in there and ran before versus niggas.
by design. Sometimes it's based on need, but really nice job there by the quarterback. Getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
That's good.
Williams to the air once more. That's complete to the rookie first-round pick. A gain of 16 on that pass play. And that will be a first down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
In motion comes Thomas. Throw it again. It's Williams. This one complete right side. And he's out of bounds in great shape. Down at the 15-yard line.
Oh, just a sack of y'all.
2 yards there. That's enough for a first down.
You gotta get creative. Gotta get creative. About to get hot. How hot are you?
In motion comes Thomas. We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes?
I'm tripping. I definitely need to go.
Meh.
I need to go. Meh.
Up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Throwing again, Williams.
Wow, he's seen that.
Over the middle and intercepted. And the Broncos take over possession here at the 44.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception.
Wow.
Is it beautiful when it does? I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part.
You know where we get
Some
it.
of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll check this down to the running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll look to throw. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That's going to be intercepted.
Fuck on the ground.
End zone. Picked off by Nate Wiggins.
Woo.
And
Nate!
he'll be out of bounds.
Fuck on the ground.
On the clock.
I don't know what they just did on that switch. Said that was tweaky. Get there, Nate. 2 fucking red zone interceptions. I suck in the red zone. I know what you're telling me. I know what you're telling me. know what you're telling me. I know.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff
Put the
of the
pressure on,
second
man.
half. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. This is fielded inside the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
I want to get Benson in the thing, man. Oh, I already got a touchdown.
Here's 1st and 10. Now Williams. Off balance throw. It's complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Right back to Thomas. He's got it again. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Kill him, man.
To throw, it's Williams. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route.
I wasn't even talking to you, but you did your fucking thing.
Books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
And this is where the quarterback's improv skills really kind of come into play. The ability to play off-platform, throw from different arm angles. It's something that we're seeing a lot play out across the league. And yes, you have to throw from a spot in the middle of the pocket. But if you can only do that, it's hard to play quarterback in today's NFL.
I like it.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a touchdown. But I don't think he knows yet that this one is coming back.
No, it's not. Great route, man.
To kick the extra point.
Great route.
It's up and through. And the
Great route.
will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Gotta get crafty, man.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Can you get there, man?
They'll come up here 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Here's a ball thrown deep, right sideline.
And as the game goes on, these are the throws they got to find a way to connect with, those chunk plays. I like the idea of pushing it downfield, but the next time they get an opportunity, they've got to find
What's
a way
the
to
deal? Shh. Be very, very quiet.
It's second and 10. Out of the gun, here's a run.
That motherfucker nice, man. His running back nice.
Gets this to the 40. That's about a yard short of the first down, so we'll have third down coming up.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
Here's third down in a few inches. They'll try to sneak it here. Trying to find an opening.
Oh, dog, that nigga.
Good in the middle from the defense. They stop this up, and now it is fourth down.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
Working from the shotgun.
No, we coming. We gonna be there. We gonna be there, you little bitch.
Forward for about 3. It's second down.
See you, bitch.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they're
This
going
nigga
to
nice.
inside the 45.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Now this time they'll look to throw. He keeps it himself.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll turn and hand this one off. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So
We ready. You hear me?
a big play looming here. They need to convert. It is 3rd and inches.
Oh, he caught that bitch. He was sweating like fuck. Ain't no way.
And that will be a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator...
That motherfucker nice.
Touchdown, Black Knights. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? You're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
Some dreams are made of, dude.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They motion the slot man left. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep, pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
In motion comes Thomas. Williams to throw on second down.
Damn.
Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
A massive play here. Late, tie game, third down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll come up for first and 10. This drive will start on the ground. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big game there as they try to go take this lead.
So
2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Get the bottle of that nigga head, dog.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Get the bottle of the buck, dog.
Slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Here's second down. He'll look to throw. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline.
User, I didn't think he was going to do it.
At their own 13-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down.
That nigga can't never get open, bro. I hate that fucking screen, bro.
It's incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
In motion comes Thomas. On second down, it's Williams. Now he'll air one out.
You got to show why you 6'6", nigga.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Noise reverberating off the roof. Very loud before third down. On third down, it's Williams from the gun. He's going to try it here again. And on third down, that ball incomplete. Special teams out to the field, ready for this punt. Important punt here in this tie game late. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. This is first and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
You fucking get in, man.
Back to throw.
Oh my fucking God, bro. He was out of bounds, man.
Deep downfield.
Wow. That route kills me every time.
A clutch throw here to keep their chance. Tie ball game. As they approach midfield now, they've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker can be a hero.
They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with first and 10. He'll drop to throw. And that one just
Oh my God.
worse until finally they bring him down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
Don't smack it.
And incomplete.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. First down, sack. Second down, big play attempt, falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in third and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
Here's a big one. This third down. Now they'll set up to throw.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful. That was so beautiful. That was so beautiful.
Here on third and long, he had nowhere to go down the field. The defense
That was so fucking beautiful.
He pulls it down and did all he could, but he's still going to end up.
That was so fucking beautiful. That was so fucking beautiful.
Comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This a potential game winner. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
That was so
And that's just got
beautiful.
to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an
That
excellent
was
job by
so
this
fucking
offense to give
beautiful.
yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said?
That
It
was
was never in
so
doubt, and it's going
beautiful.
to lead this team to a victory.
That was
Gonna
so
step into
beautiful.
the end zone for a touchback.
That was so fucking beautiful. That was so fucking beautiful, man.
Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. So the fans going to head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the interception in clutch time to seal it on the final play. And the defense walks off the field with the victory for their team. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night.
Great call at the end, man. That was a great, that run. I can't believe I would not even